Hello, and welcome to your graduation celebration event. This is the second summer we're running this as a virtual event. And I think last year, if someone had said that we'd still not be back to normal, I would have said that surely by now we must be back to having our graduation ceremony at the Whittle Hall, as we have done for as long as I can remember. But of course, the fact that we're doing things differently this year doesn't detract from our wish to share with you the joy of this event. So I'd like to begin, on behalf of all the staff of the School of Chemistry and Chemical Engineering, to offer you my very warmest congratulations on this special day. Of course, we're missing the personal experience of the Whittle Hall, the endless photographs, the anxiety over trying not to trip when you walk up onto the stage, the opportunity to share in the applause for all our graduates, and then afterwards, over to the quad for strawberries and cream, and maybe even a glass of champagne if you're lucky, as well as many, many, many more photographs. However, rather than focus on what we're missing, let's concentrate on the positive things. Today is about celebrating your achievements. Now, since COVID-19 came onto the scene, it's changed many things, as I'm sure you'll agree, and it's stripped much of our normality away. So we don't have the opportunity to celebrate together physically, but that hasn't changed a single thing about what it is that's at the very core of this, your graduation day, which is to formally mark your success, as well as to articulate our shared pride in all that you've done to get us to this milestone in your lives. You've shown amazing resilience to get this far. And the fact that you've done so well and come through adversity with such character is a great sign of how well I expect that you will do now that you have completed your degree studies and go out into the world. As part of today's celebrations, we have many messages of congratulations to pass on to you, from within Queen's and beyond. And I do hope you and your family and friends enjoy the event wherever you are in the world.
Hi everyone. After a very challenging final year and a lot of hard work in the years before, you have now completed your degree. It has been a pleasure and a privilege to have you around. So on behalf of everyone in the Education Delivery and Support team, I wish you many, many congratulations on your achievement and best of luck with your future steps, wherever they may take. Stay safe and keep in touch.
Hey everyone, it's Dan here. Really sad that we can't all be together in the Whittle Hall for your graduation today, but hopefully you've been able to celebrate with your family and friends over the course of the day and in the weeks and months ahead before you go out into the fantastic world of work and get it started with your fantastic career. I've been in the School of Chemistry and Chemical Engineering for nearly 3 years now, and for most of that time I've been at home, much like the rest of us, and we've been working together in things like this through our computer screens. So I'm really sad that we haven't had a chance to work together on things like lectures and other classes over the course of the last few years, but it has been great to work with you through the likes of Teams and from a distance. So I just want to take this opportunity to offer you massive congratulations on achieving your degrees, particularly given the circumstances over the last couple of years. You guys have really adapted exceptionally well. You've been able to achieve exceptionally well, even in these challenging circumstances, and you should all be really, really proud of that. Doesn't seem like it at the minute, but that adaptability that you guys have will be exceptionally useful for you when you go out into the world of work if you haven't started already. And that's going to be a really, really useful skill that lots and lots of people are going to be looking for, particularly in these particularly strange times too. So congratulations once again. Please don't be strangers. Be great if you can keep in touch with the school. Let us know how you're getting on and where you are. CCE will always be your home, so please do feel free to come back and say hello to us whenever you get a chance, or if you're around the DKB. So I hope to see you very, very soon. Hope you really, really enjoy the rest of this day. Congratulations once again.
Dear students, many congratulations on getting your degree. It was a challenging year, but you worked very hard. You stepped up to the challenge and you got there. It was a pleasure working with all of you.
Hi everyone, massive congratulations. Well done. You made it right to the end, and I know, chemistry is not an easy degree. I know I've done it. You've made it right to the end, and I know how hard it was. So really well done, well done. The thing to do now is to just go out and enjoy your lives. Right? You've got some amazing skills that you've gained. Use that to get the job and the life that you've always wanted. For me personally, thanks for being an awesome year group. So I've known you guys pretty well, and I couldn't have hoped for a better group of people. So thank you so much for being a really fantastic group of students. Obviously we have to comment on what's going on at the moment. I think you're due more congratulations than any other set of students that have come through their degree in recent years. You know, you've come through a much more difficult time. I cannot compliment you more highly for how you dealt with the exams and dealt with getting your projects done at a really difficult time. Me and all the other staff were so impressed with how you did, and your results reflect that. You've done really well. I know you're going out into a slightly uncertain world and an uncertain job market, but you've done absolutely everything right. You've now got a qualification you can carry into any job interview with real pride, and that's something really good. I'm going to slightly maybe break the rules here, and I don't think I'm supposed to show slides, but I'm going to show one. A thing I want to emphasize is you haven't just got these abstract skills. The world needs the skills that you've got. Look at these drug molecules that have been in the news. People are talking about these all the time, and 99% of the people talking about them have no idea what they are. You do know what they are, and that's an amazing skill to have, and one that very few people have, and one that the world needs more than ever right now. So your degree, your skills, everything you have has never been more valuable to the world. So know that. Be confident. Go out in the world confident that you have something that everyone needs. Anytime you're in the vicinity, come and visit the department. Come and say hello. You're always welcome. Graduates of the department are always welcome to come back and say hello anytime you're around. So well done. Enjoy your day.
Congratulations on finishing your degree and graduating. I am very proud of you for completing your degree, especially under such difficult circumstances. You should be very proud of yourselves. Good luck for your future.
Well, to everyone, I'd like to say congratulations on your graduation. I'm sure you've had no end of reminders just how strange and difficult this year has been, but you've got through it. It's fantastic. To my guys in particular, I'd like to say really well done. You've put in a lot of work. I'm very happy and very proud with your final results. So all the best for the future and good luck.
Hello everyone, I want to congratulate you with your graduation. It has been a tremendous pleasure to teach and guide you over the past years. You have made a huge progress, and it was a pleasure to be part of this. And you have gone through a particularly difficult year, and so I give you extra kudos for that. And I simply wish you all the best for your future, and I hope you find something that you enjoy, and maybe you make the world a little bit better.
Hi everyone, congratulations on your tremendous achievements now that you're graduating as professional chemical engineers and chemists. Moving to the next stage of your lives and your careers, you now have the skills to really make an impact on many of the challenges that we're facing globally, whether this is around environmental sustainability or around some of the big challenges that we've seen in healthcare, particularly over the last couple of years. The important thing is that hopefully you're going to find, as you're moving forward and working in an area that you've spent so much time training for and hopefully love, that when you're working, it's not going to seem like work. It's going to more seem like fun. Take care, everybody. Stay safe.
Hello, everybody, and congratulations on graduating from the School of Chemistry and Chemical Engineering. I know this isn't a typical graduation and that a lot of uncertainty lies ahead. I just want to assure all of you that you've given yourselves the very best chance of success through all of your hard work and dedication. I wish you all the very best in your futures, and before you go, I want to leave you with one of my favourite quotes from the author Robert Jordan in the Wheel of Time book series, which I think is particularly relevant today. You never truly know everything, and part of what you know is always wrong. Perhaps the most important part. Wisdom lies in knowing that, and courage lies in going forwards anyway.
Congratulations everybody for your graduation. It is always hard, but I hope you'll have some time to rest and enjoy during the summer. I want to thank in particular my research students. It was a pleasure to work with you on a research project, and I hope that would be of use in your future life and careers. So once again, congratulations for your graduation day, and enjoy the rest of the summer.
Jeeve, it's my absolute honour and privilege on behalf of the Students' Union to congratulate you on graduating today. You, our students, have overcome significant challenges over the past year to complete your studies. Studying during a global pandemic is no easy feat for anyone, yet you have all gone above and beyond to help our society during this difficult time. Many of you, alongside being a student, are key workers in retail and hospitality, frontline workers in our health and social care services, volunteers in the community, parents and carers, and provided essential services during this crisis. It is with incredible strength and resilience that you have overcome all the challenges of the past year to be where you are, as of today, a graduate of Queen's University. And this is something you can be so proud of. We know this isn't the celebration that you had been dreaming of when you began your studies, but however you're celebrating today, know that this is an amazing achievement. So enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you as soon as we can to celebrate together and in person. You are graduates that this university can be incredibly proud of, and we wish you all the best in your future careers. Cogorgeous and congratulations.
Graduating class of 2021, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to join you virtually today to celebrate the achievement of all those graduating from the School of Chemistry and Chemical Engineering, and also to announce this year's winner of the Almike McCurvey Award. You are graduating in the midst of a truly monumental period where, due to the pandemic, the profile given to science and scientists has never been higher. As graduate chemists and chemical engineers, you have the opportunity and potential to use your skills, knowledge and talent to make a real difference in the world. At Almike alone, we are continuing to support over 140 different projects to help find new vaccines or alternative treatments for coronavirus. We're very proud to be involved in the groundbreaking Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, which was the first in the world to be approved for use last year. This is such an exciting time to be a chemist, for example. In the past 5 years, Almike has invested significantly in our global facilities, capabilities and technology to enable us to continue offering the best-in-class service our clients depend upon. Right now, more than ever, the world and Almike need STEM-qualified graduates like you. The Almike McCurvey Award was established in 2018 as a fitting tribute to our esteemed colleague and friend Tony, whose exemplary leadership and kind manner inspired many of us during his long service with Almike. We wish to maintain his legacy and recognise individuals who have displayed not only outstanding academic achievement, but also an excellent understanding and passion for synthetic organic chemistry, demonstrated through an interview with our chemistry experts at Almike. I am delighted to announce the winner of the 2021 Almike McCurvey Award is Philip Jamieson, who has just completed his 3rd year of the MSci in chemistry. We will have the honour of welcoming Philip to Almike for his 12-month placement in September, when he will receive his award and have his name added to our Almike McCurvey plaque, both here in Almike House and at Queen's. Many congratulations, Philip, and we look forward to seeing you here soon. Thank you and enjoy your virtual celebrations.
From the 17 Queen's University graduate alumni working at Eli Lilly in the Kinsale manufacturing site, we wish to add to the congratulations today. It is a fantastic achievement and the start of the next exciting chapter in your lives. In our experience, the friends and colleagues that you have made during your time here will be a support for future years, and the reputation of Queen's University worldwide will be a significant help to you. Your university and family are very proud of you today, and Eli Lilly are honoured to have such a strong association with Queen's University.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate you all on graduating in chemical engineering from Queen's University Belfast. A major achievement, a major milestone in your lives, and something that you should be rightly proud of. As you go forward, the world is facing a number of grand challenges, and you'll be familiar with that. And because you have graduated with a scientifically literate, problem-solving, numerate degree, your skills will be skills that are in demand in the future and for a long time. So you've chosen a good degree to provide you with a backbone for life. Some of you may already have job offers. others may be thinking. And there are a number of sectors which you can go into in chemical engineering, whether it's the traditional energy sector, or whether it's in the food and nutrition, or in the health and well-being, or even in the water sector. There are jobs out there, but what you need to focus on, if you haven't already got a job, is how you get into employment. And there are a number of resources available on the iChemie's website if you choose to go there. So please do take a look at that and make the most of that. And also make the most of your networks. If you haven't got networks, look how to build networks. The iChemie can help with that. We have a number of member groups around the world and across the UK and Ireland. And so the member groups there will be only too pleased to welcome you at the moment online, but in the future in physical meeting. And when you meet other members or other chemical engineers, then do ask them, be inquisitive, ask them about what they would do if they were in your situation, where they would go next, how would they shape their career if they were starting today, and they'll be only too pleased to help you. Beyond that, I think that this is your day, so make the most of it. Although it's remote and slightly sort of different from previous years, celebrate with your friends, celebrate with your families, celebrate with anybody that wants to celebrate with you, because you've achieved a major milestone. So from me, it's well done. Good luck with your future careers, and I hope that you maintain an ongoing relationship with the institution. Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Johnson, the Pro Vice Chancellor for Engineering and Physical Sciences here at Queen's. And the first thing I want to do is to congratulate you on your graduation. When I was preparing this talk, I looked up some quotes from B.B. King, a blues musician, who said the greatest thing about education is that nobody can take it away from you. And I think that that's just such an important thing at a time when so many other things have been taken away from you. Over the last 12 months, you've been masked up and you've been locked down. But hopefully we're coming to the end of those periods of restriction, and with the vaccine rollouts and quarantine being lifted in different parts of the world, it's a great opportunity for you to go out and realise the rest of your ambitions going forward. I think Arthur Ashe, he said, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. And I think that the important part about that is that you can either look at the things that have not happened in terms of the social interaction and in terms of parts of university life, or you could recognise that what you've been through makes you part of the most resilient generation in living memory. You've had to survive things that no other generation has had to survive, at least since the 1900s when the Spanish flu epidemic occurred. I do feel, at least in part, responsible for some of this, in the sense that early in my career, a little bit older than probably most of you are now, I was involved in pandemic planning for European aviation. And the focus was entirely on trying to keep aviation running. And I guess what we didn't anticipate was the lockdown restrictions and so on that made most of those plans impossible to implement. And I think what that reminds me of is a phrase by Mark Twain, who said that I never let my schooling get in the way of my education, or I never let my university career get in the way of my education. In other words, what I've learned under pandemic is a personal resilience and the difficulty of making plans against all of the things that are thrown at you under unexpected circumstances. And I'm pretty sure that you will have experiences in that way that previous generations never had. However, I do think that the fundamental things that you'll have learned here in terms of the science and engineering and tools and techniques that you've learned throughout your time here at Queen's will be useful for the rest of your life. That may not be a particular programming language, it may not be a particular compound or process, because these things will change over time. But the ability to work to deadlines, to cope with enormous amounts of data, or in other situations, to be able to draw lessons when there's hardly any data at all and understand what the limitations of that data is, those are things that you'll be using the rest of your life. So I want to wish you every success into the future. May you enjoy the rest of your virtual graduation day, and thank you for spending part of your time here with us at Queen's.
Today is a special occasion as you celebrate the conclusion of your studies. On behalf of Queen's University, I would like to congratulate you all on reaching this very significant milestone. I know that you've all worked extremely hard to reach this point. You should all be proud, extremely proud of your achievements. You now join the talented and high-achieving Academy of Queen's alumni, who for over 175 years have shaped the world in which we live, so creating a better world for those that follow. As a graduate, you'll always be part of the Queen's community. It's a community that I'm immensely proud of, not least because of how our students and staff and alumni have responded to the challenges of the past year. It's also a community that will play a key role as our society and our economy recover from the pandemic. And as Queen's graduates, you'll be at the very heart of that recovery. I wish you much continued success and look forward to hearing about your many achievements in the future. Congratulations again on this virtual graduation and enjoy the celebrations with your family and friends.
Hello, everyone. As Chancellor of Queen's University, I am delighted to offer my sincere congratulations to all of our 2021 graduates. You know, it's an understatement to say that the end of your time at Queen's did not unfold the way you had expected. I don't know what it's like to graduate during a pandemic, but you and your classmates do. And I believe that the resilience you've developed and the bonds you share with other members of the class of 2021, literally all around the globe, can well be two of your greatest assets moving forward. As you start this new chapter of your lives, I hope you will continue to support one another, just as you've done here at Queen's. And I hope you will build on the extraordinary skills you've developed during this unprecedented time: flexibility, determination, compassion. Because by now you know life doesn't always go as planned. There will be more stumbles and setbacks. Some will be painful, believe me, I know. But remember, life isn't about what happens to you. It is about what you do with what happens. So please know that even the most devastating losses may open doors you never could have imagined. Just look at all you've accomplished here at Queen's in some of the toughest circumstances imaginable. You're graduating during a tumultuous time, but it's a time that desperately needs people like yourselves who seek out truth, facts, and evidence, who embrace complexity instead of shying away from it, who use creativity and their minds to take on the challenges we face. The world needs you, Queen's graduates, so please go forth to solve problems. Be proud of the education that has equipped you to do that, because we are certainly proud of you. And I know your parents, friends, families watching today are too. Congratulations again, and I wish you every success in the future.
Well, haven't you all had a memorable final year? This is one to tell the grandchildren about. Of course, for our graduates, the final year of your degree will always be special. But you'll always be the ones who were here when the pandemic struck and who weathered the storm. Now, one of my favourite quotations, which maybe I use more often than I should, comes from the author Maya Angelou, who said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." And this speaks directly to the challenges we have all had to face in recent times, not just to survive, but to try to flourish in the face of difficulties. And I've got to say, I think you have really managed to do that. I, and indeed all my colleagues in the school, have been so impressed at how you have responded to these times. Instead of simply enduring it, many of you have continued to thrive, finishing well, excelling in your exams, carrying out your research, and on top of all that, still finding the time and the energy to reach out and help others. This is probably also a good time, if I may, to thank all the staff in the school on your behalf for their untiring efforts to continue to teach, examine, and supervise under very difficult circumstances. I know that switching to online learning hasn't been easy. It's also important to remember everyone who made the lab work possible, particularly our technical and support staff, who didn't let anything stand in the path of allowing us to work safely in the teaching and the research labs, and who came to work right through the year to keep our essential services running. And of course, we should also remember all their hard work in the preceding years. It's not all about just the last year, of course. The other group who are present here today and have made a huge contribution are the families and friends of our graduates who have supported them in many ways throughout their studies. Now, normally, of course, I would ask our graduates to show their appreciation with a round of applause, but in these current circumstances, I think the best thing I can do is just to encourage you to say thank you in whatever way you can, wherever you are. Recent events also highlight how much we, as a society, depend on science and technology for our well-being. The huge efforts in everything from producing PPE to designing and then manufacturing extraordinarily effective vaccines have shown us both what we can do when we have to, and how scientific and engineering rigor are what we turn to when there's serious work to be done. In recent years, there was a general trend towards thinking that the opinions of experts in whatever field didn't carry much weight. Surely that time is now past. As Neil deGrasse Tyson, the astrophysicist, has said, the good thing about science is that it's true whether or not you believe in it. Now, you're the latest generation to go out from Queen's and start your careers, where I'd hope that you're not only aiming to achieve personal success, and I do wish you well in that, but also to make a real difference in the world. Of course, currently our attention is on the pandemic and its immediate aftermath, but that's not the only global challenge that we need to address. There are huge issues around everything from climate change to feeding the world, antibiotic resistance to single-use plastics. Some of the answers to these problems will be political, but a lot of them will just have to be based on new technologies, which you, as chemistry and chemical engineering graduates, will have the knowledge and the expertise to create. After all, who's better placed to design biodegradable plastics or new antibiotics, more efficient batteries than you? And from what I have seen of your talent and energy and imagination, I have no doubt you'll be at the forefront of meeting many of these challenges. After all, and that's why many of you chose to study chemistry or chemical engineering at Queen's here in the first place. Many of our past graduates have made great successes in the wider world, and I have no doubt you will follow them. Remember that every challenge is an opportunity. Well, for one thing, we just need to build a whole new green economy, and somebody needs to start doing that just about now. So there's just one challenge we have. Finally, I'd urge you to tell everybody about what you do and why it matters. Carl Sagan said, "We live in a society exquisitely dependent on science and technology, in which hardly anyone knows anything about science and technology. And maybe you can help to change that as well. I think that's important." One day, I look forward to celebrating your graduation in person with you, when we can, and I do hope that that'll be soon. We'll be in touch about that. In the meantime, you have my warmest congratulations, and I wish you and those who are celebrating with you a special and memorable graduation day. We'd like to end with you, and what follows is a montage of your photos that represent your time at Queen's. We hope that you enjoy it. Thank you.